Although going to the gym or lacing up those running shoes and hitting the park are often a necessity, sometimes you need to work out in the comfort of your own home. Our fitness expert, Wes Cole, is here today again with some simple but effective home exercises.
Absolutely. You know, I talk to people all the time. I'm not a big advocate for working out at home, but there's a few things that you can do that I think work out great. There's actually a lot of studies right now showing that certain exercises and stretches can make you sleep better. So it makes it just perfect. You might have to put down the TV changer a little bit, but you can do them right in front of your living room, right in front of your TV, and I think it'll help.
You've said often that it can be a distraction, but one you do recommend is foam rolling. What is that?
It's not really even an exercise. This is a great thing you can do. You can pick up any of these at a sporting goods store for maybe $10 or $15, and I guarantee it's the best $10 that you'll ever spend. Doing this in front of the television late at night, right before you go to bed, it's like kind of like a poor man's massage. It's very good. You can do a ton of different exercises. I'm only demonstrating one today, but this is a great exercise that Beth's doing. It's literally just basically massaging the muscles along her spine. You can also do it on your hamstrings. This right here is absolutely one of the best pieces, best $10, $15 that you'll ever spend. I have one in my living room. I do it every night, and I guarantee it'll really improve the quality of the muscle tissue, and it'll really prevent soreness, especially when you wake up in the morning. 10, 15 minutes, you can do it while you're I do it while I'm watching Seinfeld episodes, so I guarantee it works.
All right, injury-preventing exercises.
Well, this is also really important, too. A lot of people, when they go to the gym, they're focusing on burning calories and stuff, and a lot of times they don't really have time to work on the little things. Right here, this is something that you can also do in front of your television. Basically, just a rotator cuff exercise. Kyle's keeping his elbow steady, as you can see right here. And basically what he's doing, maybe 10 or 15 reps, he's really strengthening the rotator cuff. And I want to remind everybody that it's the shoulder joint that's one of the most common injuries in weight training and in sports. The shoulder joint is very unstable. So this right here really strengthens the rotator cuff. It's really not going to help you cosmetically as far as rounding the shoulders. But this right here will really prevent you from being sidelined, especially if you play sports like tennis or you're into martial arts, or especially if you lift weights heavy. This right here is great. Make sure you do 10 or 15 reps each side. Like I said, it's not really a cosmetic exercise, but it's a great injury prevention exercise. Thank you.
It's tough to do that with very heavy weight, too.
Yeah, Kyle's pretty strong. I would start with maybe 5, even like the little purple and pink. Like I said, it's not really designed to build muscle, just to get blood flow and to really kind of strengthen that rotator cuff. It'll make a difference.
All right. Also, stretching to fight insomnia you wanted to talk about.
There's actually a lot of studies showing that stretching right before bed has really kind of a relaxation effect on your nervous system. And people go, well, what stretches? You want to think of big muscle groups, especially along the spine, because that's where it has all the nerves. This is kind of a neural effect. This right here, this is what Beth does. This is basically just kind of a front stretch. She's stretching back and forth, kind of like she's doing the wave. And then she's putting her hands on the side like this. She's pigeoning her front leg and just kind of really stretching the muscles along her back. Think big muscle groups, hamstrings, back, and I guarantee, even if you're not very flexible, doing a little bit of stretching along the back, you will feel so much better as far as how sleepy you get. It's just amazing how it just kind of relaxes you. 10, 15 minutes while you're watching the news, I guarantee it'll make a big difference. Once you try it, you won't want to stop. Thank you, Beth. I appreciate it.
A lot of people have difficulty sleeping, too,
Absolutely.
so that's good advice. All right, we have a question from a viewer now. This is from Steven. Steven writes, money is tight and I can't afford a bunch of weights, so what can I do to build up my arms? Regular push-ups are getting too easy. That's a tough problem to have, Steven. Well, too easy.
Absolutely, and still prices, they're so high these days, and dumbbells, even a small set, can be real pricey. But there's another way to do it. There's a concept called compensatory acceleration training. A scientist years ago discovered that there's other ways that you can recruit muscle fibers other than lifting very heavy, and that's moving quickly. So if push-ups are a little bit easier for you, you don't have money for weights, this exercise right here, explosive push-ups, Kyle's going to demonstrate right here. Now you got to be a little bit more advanced. Make sure you can do 10 or 15 regular push-ups that you can clap. You can do stuff like that. You can even touch your ear. See how Kyle's doing his ear? And right here, doing these exercises, thank you, Kyle, you don't have to do anymore. Doing these exercises right here will recruit those white muscle fibers, the large muscle fibers, and I guarantee you'll see a big difference, as far as muscle development. But make sure you can do.
Touching the ears, that was pretty impressive. Yeah,
and then you can actually get to where you can do on a hip. There's endless amounts of exercises that you can do to keep you challenged. But just like he's saying, as soon as you can do 10 or 15 repetitions on a regular push-up, you're really building endurance more than strength. So you need to find exercise a little bit more difficult. I guarantee you'll only be able to do maybe 8 or 10 of those, but be very careful. Don't face plant.
All right. If you have a question that you'd like Wes to answer, go to the Weekend Morning section of our website, kjrh.com. You can also call Wes, 749-0960. He has a new book out if you're interested in that. You can also visit his gym. It's on 46th, just east of Sheridan.